Good morning everyone and welcome back to the Two-Headed Wolf Gaming channel, as we're gonna spend a bit more time this weekend playing some Total War Pharaoh. And things will look just slightly different than it did at the end of the last episode. The reason why is because I was so much in a hurry yesterday after finishing recording that I forgot to hit the save button. I entered the save menu, I looked at the name, but for some reason I just Alt F4 and forgot to hit the save button before I did that. But what can you do? I had to fight the battle again. I feel this time I did even better than last time, so not a whole lot has changed. Already threw in the buildings, even got the same type of armor as I did at the end of the last episode, so we're all good to go. I was looking around and trying to figure out what I would want to build next, and on one side I would really want to throw in this wheat mill here, because it costs only a lot of wood, not too much stone, and it would provide us with 100 more food, and at this point 100 food is really valuable. On the other side, I was also looking at this region and thinking that we should go ahead and upgrade it in order to get ourselves a level 3 bronze working complex here, and probably the bronze workers district as well, because from what I can tell, at least at the moment, we will have to see whether this is true or not, but it does seem like that is the case. It says that for this building we don't need a level 5 village, it's just placed in a weird way. We actually need to upgrade our main settlement chain building to level 3 first. That's what it says there in the text, and we need 5 workforce, which is quite a big number, but we shall see whether that comes true or not. With this in mind, we're recruiting here. Let's see if there's anything else that we want to do. A good idea would be to start building some fortresses here. What would it take? 200 stone for each fortress. So we would need one here, one here, one here, and one here. Let's start with this one. Right, we'll put some forts. We'll have a fort there. We'll have a few more here. I will be changing these buildings around. But I will start only with some main force, and then I'll put in a few of these lookout towers. We'll start with those two and keep the rest of the stone for temples and something else. Okay, over on this side, there's not a whole lot else that I want to build. I just want to wait. You will stay here as we are constructing this area. And what do we have here? What is this? Stone Carvers District. Reduces construction time by 1, increases stone production by 10%, and reduces construction cost by 15%. 175 stone, that's another 17 stone. Well, not a bad choice there. Okay. And that is it for this turn? I believe so.
Born to lead.
Let's end the turn. What do we have here? Okay, so apparently we got ourselves the opportunity for a fight. We are going to join because they are our allies. But I'm not actually planning on getting into this. Oh, it was just a raider. That is totally fine. I thought that we might be going for a bigger war, and in a way of saying I really prefer not going to war this early, at least not the ones that we are choosing ourselves. Shining Arms. Bronze is of vital importance to the health of your kingdom. March your men across the border and expand your bronze working capabilities through conquest. Conquer a region that focuses on bronze. We will be doing this. Getting auxiliary sharpshooters. Oh, we could be getting a bunch of them, but 10 units is quite a large number. I'm not really planning on going that way, nor these high tier units. I would prefer if they didn't necessarily give us this mission this early on, Probably gonna give a bit of feedback. I don't know. Is there a feedback form for EA? I can't remember. Oh, maybe via Discord. Because this mission is a bit too early, I would say, for getting it. But we're gonna go for Shining Arms first. We have 10 turns to capture a bronze region, and there is one somewhere here, right? Let's see, food, gold, bronze in Timna. Great.
Ramesses.
Ramesses. Well, Ramesses, I will ask you to go here first
Beyond
to reduce
compare.
your upkeep. There we go. And then I will put you in forced
Ready to
march,
march.
and we are going to go
Bound for
towards
glory.
Beersheba first. Let's see, do they have here? This is a trading point, this is a way station, this is a shrine of Ra. They have a 15 stack army here, which I might engage just to clean things up early before going here to the village. And Hathor has 7 troops at the moment.
Ready for battle.
Over here, we are able to reach them. But do we have enough troops? 15. I could activate the command.
I need blades to my cause.
Oh, we don't need to activate the command to actually get these units.
I want no cowards in my ranks.
Way station, lookout post. Okay. Well, let's go here.
Moving on.
Or do I want to reduce upkeep? If I get up to here, we might be able to get enough movement. What I want to do is get in within his territory and start raiding them.
Move out.
Ah, it doesn't work.
Forward.
Then we're
men.
just gonna move here. We're going to raise this outpost first, and then we're going to attack their city.
Legacy
I feel like
is
we have enough
everything.
troops to do this. We might have to wait for them to sally out before we engage,
My blade
as we
is
do not
keen.
have enough missile. Should I throw in a temple to Ra? We're only getting workforce, we're not getting happiness.
Loyal and strong.
Definitely have to look for this first. As soon as we get one worker, we're going to have to bring in some extra happiness. Over here, the woodcutters district could help. Let me think. Do I want this wood cutting yard anymore in this region? And do I want more Sheridan headquarters? Those are some light spearmen and some light swords. We're already getting some light swords here, although they're not really military, like heavy military. We are going to get some Kopesh infantry here. So I am thinking that one of the things that I can do here is demolish this building. And we will replace it with something else, maybe even a Temple of Ra. Over on this side, I could go even further with Ra. Reduce the upkeep of all units in the region, increase production. Not something that I need for right now. Cedar timber yards, which would provide us with 1 influence. At this point, we are pushing further with influence, which is really good. We're going to get more resources once we reach the top. And as far as happiness goes, more workforce in growth and morale on the recruitment. Okay. I want this building. Production in region. This could be a good building as well. Monument of Greatness, we can build only one of these per faction. Translating quarters, what else could we throw in here that would have value? Happiness and influence, I feel we're on the right track to not worry too much about that. City guards. City guards could definitely be good in this region. Probably going with this military building as well here. More food production. Yes, that could also work. Okay, let's start with some native master fields or city guards. Maybe city guards. Actually, let's throw ourselves with a field farm. And then we need to take a look over here. Right now we're growing on favor with Ra, which is going to help us. Can I see the strength of them or the power at level 2? Let's see. Melee defense on recruitment +2, workforce growth +7, melee attack. It does not show what the next level is on having temples. Power of the Crown. Okay, well, first of all, we will be joining the Egyptian royal traditions here. Become a part of the Egyptian royal tradition, serve the pharaoh, or claim the throne to restore Maat in the lands of Kemet. Maat is law and order, pharaoh, if I remember. And yes, we will choose this path, confirm, and there we go. So right now, Merneptah is the pharaoh. Pretty soon, a civil war will most likely ensue. The more people will join the civil war, the more the civil war will last. But at the end of it, the person who has the largest legitimacy will be crowned pharaoh. So that's how that works. But this is not something that we need to worry about at the moment. Let's take a look at the court. Now, this is the court. We can perform 2 actions each turn. You can pretty much go into a diplomatic relations, let's say, with these people. You are trying to get yourself a bit more regard with these people, and then you'll be able to do different sort of actions. For example, we can assassinate people, and that is something that I want, because if we manage to do so successfully, and we do have 2 strength, unlike any of the other factions, if we manage to do that, then we have an open position to take control of. So, where do we want to be? If we take the position of first commander, we can recruit special units, flanking maneuverability for our own army, and apparently we lower units cost. Okay. Access to Kushite units everywhere, income of gold, lower buildings cost. Okay, I think first of all I wanna attack him. On success, Ramsses will become the new first commander. Okay, well, how do we want to do this? We do have some gold, but not enough. I mean, I wouldn't want to assist him. Let's try to make friendly with him. The reason why is even plots like assassinating people or assassinating different characters requires you to suck up to them in order to have higher chances of success. So that's why we're going to do that. As far as ancient legacies, now the game recommends that we go with Thutmose the Conqueror. Demonstrate your military military savvy by taking city after city with ease. And what would these do? Well, prepare to conquer a pillar of civilization, choose any one on the map, you gain the native support from the locals, use sabotage or a bit of both, pay for an action against the city once per turn, native support will leave the city happier after you take it, sabotage will let you take resources from the city when you conquer it. Okay, if you use all actions, you will unlock a culmination against the city. Use your build-up advantages and overwhelming odds to take it, then pick a new city to do it again. Very interesting as a campaign, but definitely not one that I want to do. The one that I started during the early access weekend and the one that I wanted to do is this one, Khufu the Builder, as I do want to build monuments. So we will confirm with this one. These are the 5 monuments that we will be able to build. Right now we do have one of the regions right here to start construction of a monument. Now, in order for us to start building it, we would need to remove this outpost. And then I believe we need something like 2000 stone plus a bunch of food and bronze in order to support an army which is protecting the monument. So we're not going to start building it just yet. We're going to leave that building there. If you are trying to construct a building and it doesn't show you the construct button even though you have the region, no, just click on center on the map, see where you have a building, right? And if it's constructed, just demolish it and then you will be able to easily place the monuments. So, something I've learned.
Unite my people.
Let's see, another war here, but this time it is for the region.
Peace is a delicate balance. But when brothers turn against each other, virtues are abandoned. And bloodshed is inevitable.
Well, civil war has ensued. Fertility in Eastern Lower Egypt. Okay, so we got ourselves a good event. Nice. Abundance, workforce growth. We have Paramoon here and Kiaru, who has been affected by this. Good. We can join the civil war now. Now let's take a quick look here in the court. Not in the court, but in the power of the crown. So at this moment there is a civil war. He hasn't passed away yet, but Wasset has decided that he wants the crown himself. If we join the civil war, we will be going at war, and once again, we're fighting for legitimacy. Now, I'm not going to involve myself in the war just yet, just because our legitimacy is not close to high enough. One of the things which I am going to hunt as soon as we take the position of First Commander here is that I am going to try to take the leader of Wasset out of the court. You can see he's getting 14 legitimacy just from owning the position of High Priest of Amun. So we're gonna try to kick him out. But for now, plot against him. Okay, we will threaten him here. So that is the first action that we're doing. We're threatening him, trying to take the position from him. Now we can use another one of our actions to undermine him. So it will cost us 30 regard with the target, so 30 points from here, in order to improve this to level 2. And now we have a 70% chance.
Unlike some of these more questionable characters.
Now, if we want to go even further with that, once again, we will need 30 regard, so we will need to, once again, try to gossip about him and then get closer. It's a very interesting mechanic. It's simple enough to understand, but also, I feel like it has some value. And I think that once you get how it works, you'll like it, at least as a basic idea. Let's declare war over here. Let's start a nice battle.
I make the decisions
Apparently he has a bunch of axemen and a bunch of bowmen. Low casualties predicted, so let's auto-resolve this.
This is my destiny. March on, men. The
Good.
future of Egypt.
And now I am going to... Did I go forward? Yeah, sure.
Canaan will yield.
Oh,
Canaan will yield.
here's another army.
Hit them hard. Take them down.
Once again, a small battle will auto-resolve it. If we have any troops that are in danger of dying, then we will not use them to engage
My
the village.
ambition is rewarded.
But that worked a lot better. During the early access, the thing that I've done is that I've arrived with my army through here, through this territory, and just attacked the village, which prompted these two armies here to come towards me, and really it was a tough battle. Don't remember if I won or if I was defeated. Okay. You, only a trading partner to Merneptah. Now, if he joins as a vassal to Merneptah, then I might just have to join the civil war.
Fear me. Glorious combat.
Well, for now, let's work on building a few siege towers. They have a bunch of spears. Lower Egyptian veteran spearmen, okay. Definitely military troops and not militia. Except for these. I think that the sign here is like this. So you have a simple circle, that is a militia. If there's two circles, it means that they are conscripts, they are warriors. And afterwards it really depends on the type of
Do not let up.
icon, if it's a triangle, and so on and so forth. But for now, if I go to level 4 here, we would get access to some chariots, melee chariots, slingers, and axes, medium axemen. And pretty good at that. Or I could go for the Kopesh. We could also throw in a fig farm here. We're starting to lose a lot of food. Once again.
Destined.
So we're gonna take some food from there. Let me also level up and get... I want to go for more replenishment, to be honest, and a bit of fatigue reduction. Let's see, this is at level 3. Pig farms already in place. Do I wanna get... We're getting 1,000 food from this region. And with the ones that we are putting in place right now, and probably with some smuggler ports, I could even bring in some Cypress timber yard and then throw in this building with woodcutters district, which increases wood production by 20%. I feel like that could be a great investment in the economy. But I think I am going to get the grain ports first. Then we're taking a look around here. Let's see. Can't upgrade you yet. Over here in North Sinai. More for bronze. I am going for the native recruitment center. I think that is the way to go. It's either that or go on this path, which would give us a lot more bonuses. But those Kopesh will probably be quite a bit of gold and resources. So let's go with native recruitment centers. Yeah, I think I like that idea. Did I gain here enough people in order to throw in some happiness? Yes. We can throw in a Senate house. Will improve our happiness. And that's it. Now let's take a quick look at the court as well. We've done our actions, okay.
And this is the heart of all Egypt.
Anything else on my list? Oh, we've gained a shield. Damage resistance versus missile 6%. We've gained a better spear. Greek trident. Although originally designed for skewering larger fish at sea, this three-pronged spear has proven just as effective as skewering men. Heroic advance and damage versus shield 6%. Okay, and Kopesh for melee attack plus 5. Let's see, for this general, what do we have equipped on you? We have a sword. Is the Kopesh better? It's pretty much the same. However, it offers us more melee attack and damage, but we lose on some defense. I do like it. It seems like it has some bonus versus shield, so we'll take that. And I'll throw in a common shield for him as well. I think it's better than the spear at the end of the day, right? If we take a look here, if we were to throw in the spear, yeah, a bit more melee defense and it would do some piercing, but other than that, it would decrease most of the stats. Let's say that we're ever going to fight with him, we can give him the Greek trident because it's going to help. And the turn. I'm suffering a lot on food. I need to be using the outpost a bit more often to reduce the upkeep. Royal decree, good. We have ourselves some better diplomacy. We could get even more food. Depending upon the undependable. In trying time, we must make unpopular decisions such as employing unpopular people for the common good. See that it is done. And I am going to go for that extra food. We're using a lot of it at this moment. And then we're going to turn south towards the second god.
You will know defeat.
Okay. He is not planning to sally out. And
Soon
we're going
they
to
will
sit
starve.
still here and we're going to continuously besiege him, at least until we have enough siege towers.
I am
With
unstoppable.
Ramsses, we'll go here and we're going to attack the village.
Witness
We are going to
gods.
have this battle, right? Oh, we don't need to.
We peer over the edge of catastrophe.
We are warriors without peer. The gods
Keep
have
going
blessed
forward,
me.
keep occupying. We have livestock pastures, we have a native master field. We could get some wood next. And probably not a bad idea, to be honest. Am I saying to be honest too
Ramesses
much?
the
I think I am. Let's see, if I wanted to recruit
This is
some
your chance for
military
glory.
troops, we could get ourselves some of these Habiru raiders. Which are definitely better than this, right? Yeah, the lower Egyptian militia, they're quite
My
weak.
path leads to
So
glory.
let's disband them and let's throw in
Only
some
skilled
Habiru
warriors should
raiders for
fight
now.
beside me.
We're building a woodcutter camp. Here we can go even further with the woodcutting, yeah? We're going to prick Cypress Timber Yard and then we're going to go here with the woodcutter district. I'm imagining that we'll be able to trade these resources. How much does it take here? 690 wood. And we would get 560 food at the cost of happiness, of course. At this point, there's no point in recruiting anymore, so let's go the other way with happiness and increase the recruiting costs. For this region, another smuggler's market, I'm not sure I'll be able to all do two. However, having a better fishing raft could be good. Do I want fig farm or woodcutters district? Not in North Sinai, to be honest. Once again, to be honest, recruitment ranks could be great if we want to make sort of a military region here. Let's do that. Let's increase our military ranks. And over here, I am going to go, yes, we're going to go to the 3rd level of this village. Losing quite a bit of bronze, losing quite a bit of food, but we're not in an emergency situation just yet.
Be welcome in the court of Meneptah,
Okay,
beloved of the
let
gods.
us do gossip here, and then we're gonna
knew there
go
was a
and
reason I
improve
liked
the
you.
plots.
You are mixing with the right people now, friend.
96%. This is the maximum. We cannot go higher than this. It's at maximum level. And as you can see, the difference in legitimacy is what's hurting us and our chances the most. You can uncover different plots within the court as well by gossiping with other people. They can be against you or they can be against someone else, and you can either help them, support them in one plot, or you can decide to 240 free stone for quite a bit of food. Yeah, we'll accept. We have enough stone, I would say, for now. And we do need the food. Anything that can stop the bleeding for now is good for us. A new pretender arises, so now the civil war has expanded. Yeah, quite a few pretenders. We shall see whether we can intervene as well.
Boundless
But for now we
ambition.
need to build our reputation more than anything. Let's see. Shrine to Ra,
I know
let's go
you
and
will
pray.
answer my
Get some
call.
of that favor in. Let's also reduce our upkeep. Trading post, Shrine of Ra, great. So they've built only temples and trading
With
posts,
me,
which
men.
is great for us. We didn't need the forts. Let's continue going here with the replenishments. For this region, everything is built. I don't really need a native master field anymore, but we will keep it. Probably we'll recruit a few more troops. Let's also get this woodcutter district here. Can we build the bronze working complex? Not yet. We will need 3 people, which is next turn. And over here, shall we go to the next level? Yes, we do have the resources. Everything is going really well for us. Getting this stone here in Yaru and Deshret Reitu was a really good idea. I've made a good plan. And let's see,
I
quartz.
am the soul of Ra, and this is the heart of all Egypt.
Now, these are initiator, this is a target, and so these two somehow are targeting the same person. Okay, so these two are targets and these two are initiators. What I want to do is let's do a bit of gossip.
Seeking my favor is very
So he's trying to only discredit him, steal some legitimacy from him, okay? Let's do a gossip here as well, as I do want to see what they're trying to do. Okay. So he's trying to discredit. What I will want to do is suck up to this guy in order to make a request here for the assassination action, and then I'm going to go for this guy because he has a high level of legitimacy. So I'm trying to take him out of the game as soon as I can.
will remember me.
Blessed
It's
by
going to
the
have a
gods.
good impact upon the civil
Kill
war as
them
well,
all.
and it's going to give us a chance at actually
I will
joining it.
prove myself.
Okay, we're going to wait there.
I always prosper.
Court plotting exposed. Your schemes are not as well guarded as your allies would have you believe, but that is not to say they are not commendable. If you are willing to forsake them so we can collaborate on a more harmonious goal, we will supplement our newfound alliances with something far more glittering as a gesture of goodwill. Gain regards with him and gain some gold. No, we will refuse. We will refuse in this situation.
The divine court bids you welcome.
Yeah.
Here you serve at my behest.
Now we will do a double gossip here,
Egypt raised us
and
well.
next turn we will be able to
Unlike
take
some
an
of these
assassination
more
action.
questionable characters.
Now let's quickly take Ramsses here
Egypt's finest.
and go towards
Strike
Hathor.
hard.
5 troops plus another 7. We probably will have to
glorious
build a
battle.
few siege weapons. I'm not sure that they will sally out. They have no reason to. And outside the walls, they really don't have anything else.
Keep them surrounded.
Glorious
With
combat.
you, yeah, we are starting to apply some attrition to him. Let's go and continue. Let's continue on this path. I do want once again the melee defense. Might not seem like much, but early on I think everything is of value. Happiness, okay. We will have to stabilize this region a bit more. This region is nice and stabilized. We can get ourselves some more bronze. There's nothing that I want from these regions. Let's see. I am thinking of going for this rather than happiness, and I feel like that it can work really well
Hit
for
them
now.
hard. No one tells me
Standing
what to
action, general has not moved. Yeah, we know about him. We'll end the turn. He wants a lot of gold from us, but he's gonna give us quite a bit of food. This time I will accept. You want us to trade you some wood, which we do have a lot of, or food. Or food, yep, great. Take all that, I think we're on a positive food now. No, we're not, but we're decently close. Okay, a lot of bronze we're missing. We need to trade for some of that. New pretender rises. Civilization prospers. Once again, we've got a good event going on. But not in our region. This is to the north, I'm guessing. But in this crisis, like, look at this. Minus 10% to morale and replenishment. The sea people, they gain melee defense, attrition immunity, charge bonus, morale, and movement at sea. Increased by 120% faction-wide. And the nomadic tribes gain a lot of melee attack, charge bonus, and melee defense. There's a lot of strength that they give them.
Take them down.
Okay, we're still waiting here to construct those siege equipments. Over on this side,
Destroy them.
we should be able to do it. And let's throw ourselves at the battle. It tells us that we will take medium casualties, which it's not impossible. However, I would like to fight it myself and hopefully do better. Okay, let's deploy. Dry weather, we'll take a quick look at the town. So here we have the exterior, the lower classes. Then we're getting into a bit more of a modern. I think we're gonna play Pharaohs soon, or Emperor, not Emperor, what is that? There's something with the Nile in the title. Another game which is pretty cool, City Builder in Egypt. Look at this. I really like it. We'll take a look at this temple and then we're going to start the fight. Yeah, really cool. I am impressed with everything that the designers have done with these cities, the graphic designers. Really beautiful. Okay, now back to the real business here. We have only siege towers, so breaking the gate is not really an option. We could try to fight on the same side. We could try to go for the palace. So let me do something like 2 siege towers here. Maybe 2 siege towers here on the corner. Maybe I could do that. I feel like I could. And instead of having these swords, we will throw in these medium warriors.
Never back down.
Right? And in these ones, once again, instead of these, we can throw these two-handed axes, which I feel will do better. Okay. And then we need to be placing some of the other troops. So we'll have these here. Together with another 2. Then we will have 3 more clubmen over here. And we'll have 2 spears on this side with 2 axes on and a bowman on this side. Start the battle.
Use the trees for cover. We will not falter.
And I will bring 1 siege tower there, 1 siege tower here. Let's see, how far can these towers reach? Okay, just about there. So I can move these forward. I'll put you there. I will put you over here. There's no tower in the area, which means that we can take... Oh, you keep going forward there. Which means that we can bring you here. And we can bring you here. I can take these bows and we can start firing upon this general's bodyguard. Just because he has his turn at the back of us. Actually, these slingers might actually take a lot of our units out. Maybe it's a better idea to try to snipe something else from this area. Right? Right. We don't have ladders, right? No. Okay. Let's fast forward it. It's getting there, so it's time to move closer. Let's use our archers here as well, as everybody is distracted. Okay, we'll bring you closer here. Actually, you know what? Let's bring the archers on this side. All of a sudden, I have a bit of a change of heart. There we go. Now this is going to work really well, because siege towers are unlike ladders. You can bring in a lot of troops through them. You can pour in your forces.
I will prove my strength.
On the march.
Good. Bring you here. We'll get on the walls. Let's quickly jump towards them. I am thinking of taking one of these units and actually go towards his palace, since he has all of the troops here.
I fear nothing.
Fight for your
You
brothers.
fight on this side, you fight on this side. Let's see. How are we doing here?
Marksman!
Everybody has climbed the walls. Let's go here to the
Send them to
left. Go towards the
Never
right.
back down.
And we're taking a bit of damage from these slingers, but we're about to hit the walls.
Spill blood.
And now that these axes have their backs turned towards us, we're gonna take a lot of damage. Let's see. Good? Perfect.
Glory.
Let's engage with our general.
Clubs
Let's take this unit
on the march.
and go inside the city. We're gonna go towards... Actually, we'll take
Never give in.
2 units. Yeah.
Without hesitation.
Bring you down here. Let's see, where is the gate? Okay, they have a gate there. Then I want you to go towards this militia spears. Don't worry too much of anything else. Okay, a lot of good positions here to do damage, which I like.
Destroy them.
To go towards
Glorious
these.
combat.
Nice. Now we can get up the walls.
You will suffer.
We'll leave 2 of you. We want you to go on this side. Apparently there is a capture point, a tower here. But mostly what I want you to do is go towards the palace. I will once again go quicker. Put it on fast forward because it is a decently slow battle at this point. Okay, so don't sit there anymore. You're taking a lot of damage on your armor. Soon as these spears break, we're going to go down and we're going to engage the general. It feels like he understood what I'm doing here. Okay. You, everybody fight this spear. Don't rush forward. There's no point in doing that. You're doing fine, just fine.
Brothers.
Okay,
Clubs.
so those spears are done. Let's go towards the palace.
Soldiers, move.
I will not die for this.
Okay, so this is out as far as those go. Okay,
Marching
I
on.
feel like we're going to engage here. Probably will you, since you don't have any more armor, let's go here to the center, to this palace. Look at that. Cool. And we'll use
Infantry moving.
2 of these other units
Clubs.
to actually engage his
Hit them
general.
all.
Good. You are done with the spear, so I can bring you down here
Pushing on.
and then go towards them there.
Swordsman.
How are we doing here? Well, his general is holding on.
Strike true.
These troops don't do much. Let's go towards his general. Pretty much break him there. And yeah, no. You keep going forward. Don't worry too much about formation. Yeah, we're going to hold down this general here while you capture the main square.
Slay them.
Good. Now we can go towards these guys.
Gods, watch over us.
Clubs. Spear.
Nice.
Blood.
His general is down.
On the march.
We're gonna go here as well.
Onwards. Spill blood.
And then we're going to arrive up the walls at the back of these troops.
Never yield.
Yeah, this general is going down and we're capturing this point. So the battle should end pretty soon. Either way, I'm enjoying these siege battles a lot more than I have done, I think, in any Total War game.
There's so many of them!
Because of the way it's slowed down and because of the need to have siege weapons and good siege weapons, at least now early on, in order to attack,
Sons of Egypt!
you can't just climb normal ladders and things like that. I really like the feeling that I'm getting. It's actually the most enjoyable since I don't even know when. Shogun. I didn't like the battles in Shogun a whole lot either because it was too much. At least when I first played it, I was climbing a lot with the troops. I was climbing the walls. And then I just discovered that you can siege enemies out and there's no point in actually losing troops. I don't know why I have this feeling that I do not want to lose anyone, any unit. I'm too invested in them.
The greatness of Egypt prevails.
There we go. Let's occupy the capital city here, the capital region. We're getting a lumber depot, no longer trees, but not yet ships nor shelter. What else can we build? Irrigation ditches, which will provide us with 190 food in the region. When the Nile's fingers reach, red land turns to black, then green. And we also have a fishing village and reclaim farmland, but we do need to get ourselves the irrigation ditch first. Okay, so we're gonna turn this into a food region mixed with sort of a defending region, I'm guessing. Okay, now I need to find a way to stabilize the bronze. Let's go to diplomacy. Let's look for people who aren't interested in bronze and are interested in... Oh, can't offer a whole lot. Maybe wood?
Son of Canaan!
How much would we need? Barter, let's say that we want 200 per turn. Ooh, that's... He does not like that. Someone who has a better relation with us?
Put our minds together.
200 bronze? Okay, this looks better to me. And let's say that we want to give you 50... this is single. Let's go to barter agreement. So we said 200. Okay, that's once again very high. Well, let's see what else has value for him. Wood. Can't do a lot this turn. We can do only a single barter. Then that's what we're going to do. We're gonna take 200 and let's see. I give you some of this wood since it seems very valuable to you, and we'll give you some gold.
Civilization.
Okay, we're starting with this. We'll end the turn, then we'll have a bit more income, and maybe then we can do a deal.
Proud son of Egypt.
That's what I'm thinking right now. You.
You are more
Do you have any alliances? You do not. It seems to me like you are a target. You have a lot of food here. Not much of any other resource.
Go and bother someone else.
Yeah, we need to wait
Keep
one
them
more turn
surrounded.
here. Let's take a look at the court. We want to take him out. So the first thing that we're going to do is that we're going to take one of these actions to assassinate.
Consider your request
And
granted
then
by the power of the divine court.
we are not going to begin it now. The reason why is because we don't have enough time. When you get to the end of the year, that's when all of the actions get performed. So we
I knew
don't
I could trust a
need
fellow
to
Egyptian
hurry.
to be
If you
reasonable.
buy an action from one of the characters, you will still have it afterwards. So don't rush into it. Take your time, plan your moves. Okay, there's another civil war, but it's up north. In the Hittite land. Good. First commander position is vacant.
Decisions will
So,
be made and
the
taxes
way
taken.
things have
So
happened here,
proclaims
apparently,
the God King.
is that the action to assassinate him or to take him out came first, and then the threaten happened and nothing. Okay, I have to remember in the future to remove anything else. Or has this been successful? Does threatening just liberate the position and not let me take it? Yeah, we threaten him so he flees from the court, but we still need the gold in order to occupy the position. Okay. The commander has disappeared as well. Did he? Or can I not? I don't know exactly what happened here and why I
knew there
can't
was
go
a
and
reason I
assassinate
liked you.
him. Why don't we have the actions anymore?
Egypt raised
Maybe
us
it
well,
went away with the
unlike some
commander.
of these more questionable characters.
We'll have to figure out a bit more.
Witness, gods!
Okay,
Strike hard!
we are in a good position here. We're just gonna auto-resolve it. We don't have time for another battle, and I don't feel like it's necessary to do that.
I was fated to win.
Got a bit more legitimacy in the process. Let's occupy the region.
This is part of a new
We have
empire.
the full region of East Sinai here with the stone and the food and everything else, or the food and the wood. The gold is what I had in mind, and let's quickly go forward and say that we want happiness.
Destiny calls me, and I am compelled to answer.
I am thinking of taking these ones out in order to get 2 more of these axes, and we will do that.
Egypt's glory. Let the ranks
Good.
swell.
Now, is there anything else that I want here? Not really. Let's go to the building browser because I want to see what other buildings we would be able to build if we didn't have this mastering field. Only a building for happiness or influence. Yeah, not the most impressive region, but we can demolish that. Let's see.
Destined for greatness.
Our next region is Timna. With him,
I
we're
am
gonna
unmatched.
sit still. We don't have the resources to bring in any other bronze armies. So what I am thinking, it's either join the civil war and start taking out some of these cities, or go north. In order to join the civil war, we would at least need to have Ramsses here, as they do have quite a few cities. He also has a bunch of vassals,
I will
so that is
carve out
not
a
ideal
legacy.
for us. But what I am going to do is that I'll take my ship. I'll take this guy and we're gonna
All
go
will
here.
remember me.
Unless he's getting himself an alliance or has some huge defenses or something like that, I am going to take as many territories as I can from him. I like that idea. Commandments, let's once again give you some happiness to begin with. And then we shall see where we expand. Okay, so far so good.
Shamsuhor begins. Let us see which way the wind blows.
Settlement, resource shortage. Yeah, let's take another look here at
Decisions
diplomacy.
will be made.
Let's see if we can make some sort
Kemet is
of a
under
deal
my
now.
protection.
So, not interested in bronze, but interested, let's say, in wood.
Ready to spill
How about
blood.
stone? Even less. Teti, I don't really like you. Seems like you are a main enemy.
What do you want to discuss?
How about you give me 150 bronze per turn, and I will give you 150 wood. Okay, you would like that. How far can I go? Well, if I give you something like this and just give you some stone instead, I think that is just a bit too much. Oh, if I give him like this, it would still give us some income. But it felt a bit more valuable to give him the wood, right? Let's see, 150 wood. Yeah, he preferred this. For 220, yeah, I will do this instead then. Actually, let's go here. 10 turns. There we go. I think that just stabilized our bronze
Forging my
production
fate.
enough until we get Timna. 5 turns. If
Blessed
I
by the gods.
go during the next turn, yeah, 2 turns to get to Timna, we'll take it over. We are able to do this. No problem. So this is our next plan here. We are going to be taking
In the name
Pharaoh.
of duty.
We're going to take all of these food territories, hopefully stabilize our food production like this. But then we're going to
Proud
be
son of Egypt.
taking the bronze. We have 4 more turns to take the bronze region from Timna. And we're going to do that. And finally, we're going to go here to Hatch, just to take the final region from Sinai province. And as soon as we're done with that, I think we're just going to start building more and more buildings, just trying to fortify the edges of the water here. And maybe start challenging the Pharaoh. We might just do that. Until next time, hope you have enjoyed it, and I'll see you tomorrow. I wish you all to have a wonderful day.